Hey guys, so I have a book review on The Art of Letting Go by Anna Bloom, and I'm part of the promotional tour that is going on. So yeah, I will link my book review on my blog down below. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the review. So this book is about a girl named Lila or Delilah, but she prefers for people to call her Lila. I'm gonna put this down because it's just like a bright of light. Um, she's going to university. She's 26 years old. She didn't feel like going at first, so she decided um, now she's going to go, and she feels like super old and she's trying to get away from her controlling parents, and she's trying to get away from her boyfriend, who she doesn't even really love, and so she goes to a university where she is going to be studying history, which is my least favorite subject. And so when she gets there, she meets her roommate Meredith. I love Meredith. I think she is very spunky, and she has some other roommates too. She has a next door neighbor who we meet later. And so Meredith and Lila go back to her house, which she promised she wouldn't do, to get her to get a dress for this ball thingy, like not really a ball, like a dance kind of, but not really. There Meredith meets Tristan, who is Lila's twin brother. Um so uh she doesn't really like her brother. She thinks he is an ass, and but she gets her dress and she goes to this thing, and she's like really drunk, and there's this band playing, and she meets the singer Ben, who turns out to be her next door neighbor, and she ends up kissing him against a tree, which seems to be like their main place in this book. And I really love these characters. Like, they're very kind of relatable. Like, they're easygoing, and they feel like college kids. And I am a college kid, so I would know. So throughout this book, we see like this tension between Lila and Ben. Like, we know that they like each other, but Lila won't admit it because she thinks Ben is a player, and he kind of is. And but he's in a band, and I really like Ben. I think he's a really sweet character, and he loves Lila like a lot. He asks her on a date, and she says yes. She wanted to say no, but she says yes anyway. She's like stalking him, which I thought was incredibly funny. Um, and there were like tons of just funny things that happen in this book that I loved. So when they finally start dating, she knows she has to break up with John because she can't officially start dating Ben without ending it with John. So she ends it with John, and she goes to Ben's room to tell him because she's super excited to be done with that. And so she goes, and there is Barbie. So this is this girl that lived like is in her class, and she calls her Barbie, and she is like a Barbie, and she's really stupid because like she like was in there like completely naked, and um Lila like stormed out crying, and she was so mad, and so they didn't talk for a long time until like Christmas, where Lila makes a meal for her and her brother Meredith and Ben. So Meredith and Tristan are dating now, and I kind of really like them together. I think they're really cute together. And so she makes this big dinner, and um, Ben tells Lila, like, my band is thinking about, my band is offered to go to the States. Do you think I should go? And she says, I think you should go. And obviously, we know that Lila and Ben like each other, but she is like too pig-headed to actually admit that to herself. She doesn't think that she's good enough for him, and she thinks that he could do better. And but they like start dating, and then they break up. They start dating, and then they're officially together for just like a few months, and it's like crazy because tons of things happen. Meredith gets pregnant. She loses the baby. Lila thinks that she's pregnant. She isn't. Um, Lila has to. Lila is so upset that she goes to her parents, who she doesn't even like. She knows they don't. She thinks that they don't forgive her, but she sees like through their differences, and even though she's not too keen with her father, she still she sees that they do care for her. And yeah, so in the end, when like it's very close to when he's leaving, and Meredith, Tristan, and Lila all get this like apartment together, and it's really adorable. And she's like, I'm getting the biggest room, and he's like, why are you getting the biggest room? There's two of us. And she's like, because you guys are gonna be like all lovey-dovey all the time. I'm gonna need a room to like barricade myself into. And I thought that was so funny. And her and Tristan are finally getting along and acting like a family. And she also has two other friends. She first had just like Meredith, Ben, but then her other roomie, who was like really gothy at first, but then took off the makeup, um is really sweet, Beth. And she like considers them all her family. And but like Ben was gonna propose to her on her birthday. He was like searching for her because he played at a Christmas party, and he was gonna quit the band, but he didn't. So and it was her that changed his opinion. So I just think that is so amazing, and it's just really sweet. And then when he gives her this ring that's like was from his grandmother, and that matches her necklace that she got from Meredith, that was actually from um, Ben. And I just thought that was so sweet. I loved everything about this book. I'm not really like an ebook person, like I try to be, but I just don't really get into it. So, but I love this book so much, and I'm probably going to have to buy the second Uni Files through the Kindle app, because I don't have a Kindle. I only have a Nook, and but I will do it anyway because I want to hear the next part of the story, and it's Ben's story, which I love Ben, so I love him. And so I will be, and that comes out in December. But the ending was like, I'm like sitting here sobbing, and I'm like, it was just because she finally realized that he shouldn't go. He should stay with her, and he loves her so much, and she loves him, but he is gone. He leaves her an iPod, and I'm gonna read you the last line of the book. Here it is. If someone can accept your crazy behavior, obsessive impulses, and can lovingly squeeze in your squiggy piece bits and want you all more for them and than you have to accept them too. How can you not? This is a lesson I have learned too late. Through my tears, I can see another post-it note folded up. On it, it's Ben's handwriting in destination and a question mark. It's on it is Ben's handwriting is a destination and a question mark. I don't know what it means. I don't know what anything means. All I do know is that I'm going to find out. And I really love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I would openly tell everyone who loves contemporary books to read this. So I will be going, and I know this video was long, but if you've stayed, thank you very much. And I will see you guys soon. Happy reading. Bye, guys.